These are your evening headlines for December 15th, 2025, right here on BYU-Idaho Radio. Thanks for joining me today. I'm Jill Clary. For the first time, the Light the World giving machines have made their way to Idaho Falls. The machines had a ribbon cutting in the Grand Teton Mall today in front of Dick's Sporting Goods, marking their last stop in eastern Idaho, where they will be through New Year's Day. The machines are full of items that help communities around the world as well as local charities in Idaho Falls. These charities include the Domestic Violence and Sexual Assault Center, Eastern Idaho Community Action Partnership, The Village, the Idaho Falls Branch Community Food Basket, Friends in Service Here, and Idaho Falls Rescue Mission. Jackie Burt, who helps run The Village with the Idaho Foster and Adopted Parent Association, is excited to have the extra support over the holidays.
Oh, it's going to exponentially bless the lives of many children, because, that's the things they purchase today, we won't have to ask for tomorrow. And so it'll really, going into the new year, we'll be able to provide these items for these children without having to ask. It'll just be there and it'll be ready to go.
Fifth grade students at Rimrock Elementary School were challenged by their teachers to earn $15 each to donate to the machine, so combined they would be able to purchase everything in the machine, otherwise known as a 777 donation. Through babysitting, snow removal, and some creative odd jobs, they ended up with double their goal. One teacher, Darity Brooks, said she really wanted her student to learn about service.
And I'd have to say it's one of the best things we've ever done in our teaching career, to watch them earn the money. And they were getting so excited about it that one student earned $239. Another student earned $75.25. And they actually contributed that 25 cents. So to watch them earn, and it just humbled our hearts to see it. It was really a great experience.
The machines are sponsored by the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints and will be open from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday and 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Sundays. To learn more about the machines in East Idaho, visit givingmachineeastidaho.org. When Jeff Downs isn't hard at work teaching math to students at Madison Junior High School, he's writing his latest novel. His newest release, titled Shaken, came out in July, and he says it symbolizes a lot more to him than just a good idea and hard work. Shaken is about a man who has a bad relationship with his father. One day he leaves his dad's house after an argument. Shortly after leaving, an earthquake hits, putting the man in danger and making him want to return to his father to make things right. He encounters dangerous side quests and meets a religious girl along the way who helps him in his journey. Downs says the story took 20 years to write.
Little did I know that my family would be facing a major health crisis in these last several months. And many of the themes my younger self was writing about all those years ago, my family needed to be reminded of today.
While Downs began writing the book about 2 decades ago, he stopped because the publishing company he was working with at the time let him go. Downs saw that as a blessing and has used the last 20 years to focus on his family.
And note the beauty of all this. I wrote it for my children, put it aside for the benefit of my children, and now my children and I are finishing creating it together. And you can't tell me God's not in the details there. So yes, I've had the experience of publishing in the past, and then I'm revisiting it one more time, and this time involving all my kids.
Shaken is the 6th book Downs has written and published. Downs is a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints and has always stayed true to the way he writes and the audience he writes for.
All the action and adventure is there, but I also try to weave in gospel-related themes in subtle ways to try and lift and inspire. And it's funny because over the years, some people have encouraged me to rip out some of those gospel themes so I could sell more or reach a broader audience, but that's not my target audience. My target audience has always been my kids and my grandchildren. I want to unapologetically share my testimony through my writing. So I don't back away from the gospel themes. I lean into them. And I think that's more important now, more than ever.
You can find Shaken on Amazon or on downsbooks.com.wixsite.com/Jeff Downs. When freshman Donovan Strader and his cousin Carter Felt returned to BYU-Idaho after serving a 2-year church missions in Argentina, they knew they wanted to start a business together.
And we really wanted to find something that was actually going to solve a problem, something we were passionate about.
The pair began by surveying students about any problems they could think of.
We would like go to the dunes and everybody else was like having a good time. And I was thinking like, I'm in business mode right now. Like I have to ask like 100 people tonight, what's the biggest problem with dating in Rexburg?
Patterns quickly emerged. Students often lacked ideas or money for dates. Some were more eager to get married than others, and many needed more confidence to ask someone out. To address these issues, Strader and Felt invested in 2 vending machines, one for snacks and the other to convert into what they now call the date machine.
I just wanted to make an environment to where the guys have no excuse, basically.
The bright pink and white machine located in the Cedars Women's Apartment Complex lobby is filled with envelopes containing ready-made date ideas. The options range from $5 to $50, offering choices for different budgets. Some envelopes are designed for group dates, and there's even gum stocked at the bottom of the machine just in case. Each date package includes a food item from a local eatery, an activity, and a set of conversation questions. Strader and Felt have partnered with several local businesses to make the dates more affordable, including Kanoa's, Hawaiian Grill, Mill Hollow, and the Cookie Place. Starting a business during their freshman semester, however, has come with challenges.
And I remember one time I was like, dude, I gotta go steal some of our own ramen because like we're running low on money, we're running low on food. I love it though. It's like the big risk, but it's also kind of really fun. So definitely I think just like having confidence in the business and not doubting yourself, because we definitely could have quit a couple times at this point.
The date machine is located in the Cedars Women's Apartment Complex lobby on 2nd South. For more information, visit the Date Machine Instagram page at _date_machine. These have been your BYU-Idaho Radio evening headlines for December 15th, 2025. More news, interviews, and great content are available on our podcast feed. Search for BYU-Idaho Radio on your favorite podcast apps. We're on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, and more. For BYU-Idaho Radio, I'm Jill Clary.